One of the hardest hit areas was in Sandusky. Now, back in 2017, then Governor John Kasich, you can see here, gave his State of the State address in the Sandusky State Theater. Look at this. 3 years later, part of that theater collapsed during the storm last night. News 5's Meg Shaw is in Sandusky tonight with a look at the extensive damage.
The Sandusky State Theater is the cultural hub of the downtown area, drawing in thousands each year. But today the theater is crippled after high winds caused the roof in the back of the building to collapse. Listen to the moment when it happened. That video was taken by someone who just wrapped up construction work in the area. His truck just inches away from being crushed.
I looked at it and I thought, is this actually really, did this just happen? I was dumbfounded that actually happened.
Luckily, no one was inside the theater and no one was hurt. The theater's executive director, Chris Parthermore, tells me, though the building is more than 90 years old, it was structurally sound.
The building was in great shape. It was probably in as good a shape as it's been in since it was built.
He says when the winds whipped through, the roof crashed into the 1,500-seat auditorium. You can see just how extensive that damage is from the inside. Just 3 years ago, they did major renovations here.
Put in new sound, new lighting, new rigging, and that's all gone now.
He says the damage is tough to look at and says the hearts of so many in this community are shattered into pieces, reflecting what's left behind today.
The theater plays such a huge role in Sandusky and in Erie County. It's really the cultural hub of the city. So we're still processing it, but it's a shock.
He's confident they'll be back soon enough.
It's going to be a while before we can get back open, but we'll rebuild and go from there.
Theater officials aren't calling it a total loss. They say city engineers will be going through the theater assessing the damage, but nonetheless, a sad day here in Sandusky for so many who love this historic theater. In Sandusky, Meg Shaw, News 5.